Good day, good day. My name is Steph. If you'd like to come on in, have a seat for some symbolic support. We're going to drop some ink on this scroll here to see what shapes and symbols stand out and speak to our psyche and psychic senses for a little abstract and ancient divination. We'll also add on some tarot and oracle, and where Mr. Ghost Gift is here kicking, we have Ghost Tube for any audio additions from the afterlife that may further add to our auric adventures. Overall, pleased to receive or release freely. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome home. Let's go. All right, you know the drill. We are going to simply create a portal to perceive and receive in. Always feel well to comment below what you see, sense, or feel.
Grandfather.
And or drop an emoji or anything along that lines. Any interactions with the channel is appreciated. And I'm almost done a set of scrolls, so we'll be moving into color soon. Awesome, awesome. I hope you're doing well. We'll reverse it tomorrow for perspective possibilities. I feel like there's other things I'm supposed to be saying here, but we're here. All right. Crease of creation when you are ready. If you are joining me or you're fast forwarding through, taking a nice deep breath, closing the eyes, cleansing the palette of perception, releasing the race and the rush, activating the abstract mind and ancient awareness to perceive and receive symbolic support. In the name and honor of anyone here at any time, thank you for being my muse, and may you meet a message with meaning. Okay. You're welcome to take a screenshot so you can scry on your own time and your own dime, personal use only. All right. Take it in, take it in. Okay. I'm just going to get my bearings here. I am seeing
Albert.
Okay, or Albert's coming through for someone. I am seeing a feminine energy. She has a belt on, like big fur, almost like Viking or maybe olden times, closer to cave times. I don't know. I don't know enough about history to apply more than kind of like the popularized history figure, stereotypical. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's like this big fur, slender waistline, and I am horned. I actually have a few sets of horns. Now these horns feel symbolic, whatever they may mean to you.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
What should I do?
Just be as you are. You're already doing it. If you'd like to send a shout out to somebody who might be listening today, or if we can help you. Sorry, there's it's like these horns are. I think it's like the Flintstones. I think I'm in the Flintstones. Feel well to correct me. And are they part of a lodge and they get these horns or something on them? Like it's like a hat and these horns. Like I kind of feel like that's what I'm in. Like if I saw Wilma or Betty, I don't know if it's dressing up or putting on certain kind of clothing. It's definitely feminine energy, male or female expressed, but feminine energy. And I'm double horned. It almost feels like a crown being placed on or some sort of honor or achievement. I also feel like I am seeing a celebration when, I don't know what it is that I'm seeing because I don't personally have a context relation, so I'm going to do my best. Almost like a stag and doe, maybe. Like one person is being celebrated or it's like your birthday and you're getting this hat on and everyone is celebrating this person, but in a weird way. You like if you're at a restaurant and it's your birthday and they put this hat on you or something, like you kind of look like it or feel like a dunce cat. Anyway, so it feels honorable. There's this honor about it, because then there's also like this who is it that I'm seeing for heavens and hot dogs? There's a specific character in a show that I'm seeing that's so helpful. Can I travel it? Okay, give me a moment. I'll take you down with me so I'm not hogging the scrub. Thank you, thank you, thank you. In the show The Mandalorian, don't know what season, I couldn't even tell you. I'm going to say, yeah, for simplicity's sake. So you know how like the Mandalorians, you never see their face or something along that lines. She's the one that Mandalorian, the main Mandalorian guy, goes to see when he gets all this silver or he gets all this metal. She melts it down and wields it, yields it, and is like a blacksmith of some sort. And then she's able to put, I'm going to call it a sigil, but there's some sort of symbol representing maybe his, I don't know if clan's the right word, but again, it's bringing me into something symbolic. Like maybe it's a power animal you're working with, or totem, I don't know, something along that lines. Sorry if this is yammery, but sorry, not sorry. It's perfectly in place. Yes. Okay. Moving into it. So it's her. And wherever she is, it has been hidden for a while because of something that has happened, right? In their history. There's something about the history. It could also be birthday. The history, this current human history. However, if it's not your birthday, but you're being celebrated for something else, whatever channel that is, personal, professional, corporate, creative, romantic, platonic, likewise, just in the simplicity of celebrating your connection with consciousness and creation, maybe take a moment to celebrate it. And in true Alice in Wonderland style, because you're here, a very happy unbirthday to those as well. A very happy unbirthday to me, to you. There is something else being born, and this is what I feel like is the emblem of something. So it's almost like, I don't know if being the next generation of some other generation, and then also creating the next generation or supporting the next generation. If you're opting not to procreate, it's okay, because your focus was to be somewhere else, is to focus somewhere else, because there's all these fish coming in, these minnows, if I may, minnows. I'm laying back, these minnows are in my mind. I'm laying against a rock specifically. I feel like I'm at a pebble beach. What's that song? Is it Pebble Beach? Pebble Beach. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. Pebble Beach. All the way in time. Maybe it's not Pebble Beach, but that's what I'm hearing. I'm laying on the back of a rock, so I feel very grounded. You might be working with or supported by the mineral realm. Again, it's bringing me into cave,
not feeling well,
stone time. Maybe you're not feeling well, because I'm laying back on the stone. There is somebody, a spirit of sorts, that is paying attention to me while I am laying back here. And it's very, very indicative of something coming in through not only just the crown, but imagine if the crown chakra, medicine wheel, vortexy, arena, if you could imagine the cones, right? Small to large, one of those going this way, and then also at the back, right? But the crown is, again, it's like that dunce cap kind of feel. That's not the right term. That's not what's happening. But maybe sometimes you feel like a dumbass. I don't know. I do it all the time, and I think it's hilarious. It's not the point. But it's also one of those old school birthday hats, right? Yes. So it's like a cone, and the cone is coming down. So versus it being horizontal, passive, this is more active, up and down. And it's being downloaded in. It's like a funnel. But I feel like the funnel, I would typically say, okay, so I'm back in her figure of sorts. There's a cinch at the waist, a cinch. In the negative space, there are two things that are coming through. Vulture heads at the waist, might be looking at the waistline, but also looking at this from an equator. However, that's going to make sense. An equator of upper and lower bodies, energies, how the root, sacral, solar plexus is communicating with the heart, throat, third eye. Another equator to the crown, and so on and so forth. So there's vultures in here. It's almost as if you've been working on something.
Why?
I don't want to say changing history, but kind of picking away at whatever. Am I talking really fast? It's fine. Picking away at any remnants of things that might have been stuck in in your craw, gullet, or a bird, something along that line. So these vultures are being very helpful. And it's almost like in the side, I know you can't see me here, the side body, right? So like the chakras, body centers, meridians are in there as well, but I'm not traveling those. Are horizontally passive, but this cone, head, crown is working more actively as I'm downloading. And it's almost like as I'm downloading this stuff, I might not feel great. I might feel a little, okay, like how it said not feeling well. But it's like, I am slowly going crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, switch. Crazy going slowly. Am I 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, switch. I feel like I might not be feeling well because I'm like questioning things, not in this paranoid way, but it's because I'm seeing something that
We're here.
Might not make sense. Well, you're here, so okay, that's fine. I don't need to explain it. If you resonate with that, you know what I'm meaning anyway, or trying to get to. There, yeah, I can see a little squat as my eyes are closed. Like one of those old school spirographs, and it's just kind of going crazy, and that's fine. So, but then you can kind of feel like you're like maybe the same things before didn't really please you, or your taste buds are changing. So I feel out of sorts, but I feel fine, but I'm out of sorts. And it's almost like this downloady, data drippy. It's more of creation. It's more of creation is coming in and like assimilating. Did you say cheating? Interesting. Because I have this. Okay, hold on. I feel like I have a judgment. Okay, sorry, thank you. I think you've cheated death a few times. Physical death.
Please listen.
And it's like in that same air of a near-death experience and having some sort of, you can explain it and share it to the best of one's ability, but to truly feel it.
Okay.
But it's like without having to have the physical death of it. There's chatter up here as well. This person, guide, or guardian that is watching me, they wear a very large cloak. It's almost like I am in... It's not like Grim Reaper style or a ceremonial robe. Okay. In... I love it when... I just love it. And I love you. So I'm so grateful if you're still here with me. And I will see you tomorrow where we'll flip it and we'll do it again. There's in the show Game of Thrones.
Am I dead?
Yes, but you're very much still alive, just in a different density form. Is the guy's name John? I'm getting too liminal, so bear with me if I can't remember linearly, and always feel well to correct me or let me know. When John has to go to the wall, and there's this one guy that has, I think it's like the boss or the main guy of the wall. I don't really know, but he has this very large fur coat, cape-like thing. That's the size and kind of scope of it. It's not about him or the position. I just asked for an image so I could better indicate, because it's not ceremonial and it's not grim reapery and it's not but it is of night. It is of night. So I think this is happening at night. And this information is coming in at night, but I'm being observed by, the best way I can say it is by the element of night. Like, imagine if night was its own embodiment expression. And interesting how even like in the Game of Thrones things, where that guy, the big furry capey thing, because the feminine had it as well, and then it's like cinched at the waist with that Mandalorian thing, but then the masculine energy is also wearing this. They're both warriors. Interesting, because you said Aries, so that brought me into that. No, we're switching decks now because I yammered on way too long. Just perfectly long enough. They're both warriors. The Wall and Mandalorian hidden. Okay, I am somebody. You might be able to put that together for yourself. Ghosts and bilocation. If the artistry stands out to you or any of the words, you know the drill. See, here she like takes the mask off. Like when I was talking about the Mandalorian and they have, like, they don't show their face, but if I recall, like somewhere along the line, spoiler alert, not spoiler alert, the one does, or she always has. There's a show coming in, I don't remember anything about it, but it might have been called The Red Road.
Why did you come?
By location, it's like, because being here in the light, while density may feel heavy, like being nighttime darkness, but there's something skewy happening here, and I'm gonna just let it be, because I'm trying to I know I'm trying to impose a logic, and I'm being asked to release it. So being in light form while in density, it feels like I'm blindfolded, like I can't see. No, maybe it's not The Red Road. What is this other show? They're all blindfolded or they can't see. I think Jason Momoa is in it. Because I'm just seeing like this figurehead of a group of people. Masculine and feminine. Like there's... Anywho's, yeah. Dream world, home base. See, and I feel like I'm dreaming of going home to my home base. And maybe this is where I go. And I'm receiving downloads. Yeah, I'll receive that. This whole deck, don't be ridiculous. Upside down. Clairaudience. Okay, we'll take one more and then we'll tune out to tune in tomorrow.
Hiding.
Dream yoga. It's like this whole... Oh my goodness, I don't even know how else to say it. Okay, thank you. So when I was seeing this cloaked guardian kind of guy, this is like how big they are comparatively to the version of me sleeping on a rock, like laying against a rock. Like I'm not feeling well. In some cases, I want to say I need to rest. I need to rest. That's how big they are. In their physical expression form.
It's inside.
But they're not from here. But they have something to do with here. When you approach in this state, your mask comes off like the Mandalorian, because it's almost like that's taking it off, and then you grow into that body at this home base. And when you put the mask back on, again, I'm trying to release typical topical human I don't know, equations. Okay. I shrink and come back to human form. It feels like a shrinking, but it's almost like a densification.
Flames.
A densification. But when I'm there, I can take this skin suit off. And my skeletal system's even a little different. All right, I'm going to let you go. This is wild. I hope you did enjoy. I hope this did inspire, educate, or entertain, or just simply make you smile today. I will see you again tomorrow. We'll flip it for perspective possibilities. And until then, so much love. Bye. I guess you said what could make me feel this way, my girl.
Again.
Talking about my girl. Yeah, we're gonna do it again. We're gonna flip it. Let's do it again.